The brick filming iceberg. It's set up in a certain way. Look, this video just came out. The Lego animation iceberg explained. So this is something I wasn't aware was even a thing. But look, kind of just before the iceberg is underwater, you have Ed Bound and Thack, you know.
This is
and
like,
then you have the magic portal.
This is like a visual representation of like the rabbit hole of like stop motion animation on YouTube.
Yes. Stop motion Lego animation.
So this is what gets you in. Where are you?
Check it out. So above those are the CGI Lego promotional films, of course. Lego Batman Shark Attack. That's obviously a classic.
Right.
Battle of the Brick. I don't know what the fuck that is. Is that Paul's show?
I think it's
I don't know. Michael Heacock's. And at the tippy top, Mr. Forest Fire 101 himself.
I don't think it's really accurate to put you above the Lego movie.
Yeah, I mean, obviously that had more of a cultural impact.
People see that.
Yeah, no one's seen my videos. I like to keep my videos low key.
People see them, but like, you know, the Lego. If you're talking about like, you know, what's like the first, you know, like the first one's free, you know, get you hooked. It's the Lego movie.
Yeah. Well, some in the brick filming community say the Lego movie killed brick filming, but I say it's stronger than ever.
Like, what's the, in terms of people who say that, like, what percentage of them are A-fuls?
I think all of them.
Probably 99% to 100%.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of like the 4 out of 5 dentists thing, but it's actually 99 to 100% of A-fuls say that the Lego movie killed brick filming.
What's the dentist thing?
It's like, you know, 4 out of 5 dentists recommend, you know, X, Y, or
There's
Z.
always that one outlier.
There's that one outlier.
Fucker.
Yeah, but in the like in this situation,
Just get on board.
In this situation, there actually isn't.
Right. Yeah. This is like pretty much unanimous.
It's just Yeah. A-fuls unite.
Sweet, dude.
Do they have a bat? Do the A-fuls have a bat signal? It's like a big cock in the sky.
It's a bat signal made out of bricks.
It just sounds too much like NAMBLA. I've said it once, and I'll say it again.
Yeah, it's made out of bricks.
I wouldn't be surprised if people that are
actually melted caused a fire.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
What?
It's like
the world's
inside a plastic brick.
Well,
container.
it was the world's largest light brick.
Right.
But it like the plastic wasn't formulated to withstand that kind of heat.
Look, because most of the iceberg is actually under the water. I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah, icebergs tend to have that quality.
I love how this is like a 2-hour video.
This is a fucking hour and 46 minutes.
And like,
long.
I love how they have this iceberg represented by. They literally built it in bricks.
I think that
they're great.
I think that
look at Brotherhood Workshop right under the surface.
I think that this is kind of like I don't know. I think
some people are telling me about Brick Film Day too. I haven't heard of that until just recently.
I think that this is not really accurate.
It's as accurate as, you know, the people who, you know, subscribe to this type of thing want it to be, I suppose.
This isn't accurate because the thing is like the Lego movie and like all like the general like Lego stuff, you know, that should be above the water, and then everything else should be under it.
Yeah.
Because it's like that's what gets you in, but like there's like a, you know, kind of a seedy underbelly.
Yeah, the seedy underbelly. Look how far it goes.
Bobby Burns is right there, smack in the middle.
Oh, Bobby Burns. Oh, interesting. Okay.
He's not. He doesn't really do that stuff anymore.
I would say he should be at the bottom because he has like a OnlyFans now and stuff.
He like does like
that's he's
like slinging dick.
Yeah, like
he's actually
slinging dick.
He's slinging dick.
Yeah,
is he really?
Yeah, I mean I haven't subscribed to him, but I've considered it.
How much is it? How much is it?
I don't know. Let's go check.
How much is Bobby Burns?
Bobby Burns.
For those of you who are uninitiated, Bobby Burns is a former Lego stop motion animator, and now he is a rapper and apparently slinging dick.
Creating naked movie and album reviews. Okay.
What?
Wait, is this him?
That looks like him.
I feel like, but he's only got 2 patrons. I know he's more successful than just 2 patrons.
Well,
this might be like a side Patreon he started.
I don't. Is it?
Nude dude, access to nude album movie reviews. Access to nude album movie reviews.
It's $10 a month. I thought you said it was an OnlyFans. This is Patreon.
Right. Okay. So yeah. Right. Maybe that's
Bobby
his
Burns.
Patreon.
Look at Bobby Burns OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
It's interesting. You were telling me about OnlyFans, but then you specifically looked up Patreon.
Well, yeah.
Bobby Burns.
I'm all screwed up today. I was running around in a freaking frantic haze trying to clean up before you guys got here.
Is a bubble butt bisexual?
That's a good thing, I think.
I
think bisexual is kind of an offensive term these days, right?
I don't think so.
Because like what that kind of denotes is that there's only two genders.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
You're only attracted to men and women.
People presenting as such. But you could be like. No, I don't think that's. I think that's still allowed or whatever.
$20 per month. Okay.
$20 per month is not.
And he's got 26,000 likes. He's got 1.3K photos, 170 videos.
Interesting.
$20 a month is a fair price.
I don't like his photo that he has up at the top.
Well,
it makes him look like a crackhead. It's not
your aesthetic, but yeah, he's got that kind of aesthetic going on.
He's going for like that
kind of Jared Leto.
I just finished shooting up aesthetic.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully he's clean.
It looks like
seems like he's got things under control.
He's reminding me right now of like Requiem for a Dream, and that's not a good thing.
And yeah, let me be clear that like I don't think he should be at the bottom of the iceberg, the so-called brick film iceberg. But,
well, he's not a brick filmer anymore.
I'm thinking like these people who made this, maybe they're like kind of sensitive to like that kind of thing.
But he's not a brick filmer
or more
anymore.
Judgmental. But maybe not. Maybe they're very like open-minded.
He's not a brick filmer anymore.
Once you're a brick filmer, you're always a brick filmer.
No, but he's not one anymore.
Once a brickie, you're always a brickie.
He's not like there's like AFOLs that are like actively
Every time you say that, I just like curl up inside myself.
Actively practicing.
Say it again.
AFOL. There's AFOLs that are actively practicing, but like Bobby Burns is like not an actively practicing stop motion animator.
Do you think Walt Disney would have been an AFOL back in the day?
He's not really.
They had Legos back then.
He's not real.
When did Legos come out?
Like
I should know this.
Early last.
I watched too many Lego documentaries.
Early last century, I'll say.
When did Legos come out?
Oh wow, mid last century.
62.
Well, in the United States.
1962.
That's the United States.
So that's pretty much when Walt would have had. So yeah, that was before Walt's time.
But that's the United States, though.
I mean, it was after Walt's time. Walt was before their time.
But what about not in the United States? Because that's in the U.S.
Walt was born in the U.S. He wouldn't have had access to him.
What? He was a fucking extremely wealthy man.
Well, obviously later in life he would have had access to them.
Of course he would have access.
I'm talking about would he have been a brick filmer? Obviously,
a brick filmer.
I mean, they barely had cameras back then. So.
Why? What's this like weird like age thing for like brick filmers? I'm saying like let's figure out when Legos actually came out because that's just when they came out in the US.
By then he would have already had been successful with his animation. He was like knocking on death's door by 62.
When did they actually come out? You won't answer this question for me.
In Denmark.
Like, what do you mean in Denmark? Like, come out doesn't mean like. Like when a movie comes out, you're not in 1930.
Danish Carpenter
that's more like
fell on hard times building houses. But when was the actual like it was a toy company before it turned into
when was the first brick?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't care any about this anymore. I'm more interested in Bobby Burns.
Well, I don't know. I'm not really so much about
in a sexual way.
I'm not really so much about like the bubble butt I'd have to see the butt before I could really judge it. Like IV. But I'm not going to spend $20 to see intravenous injection, drug use. Hopefully he's not getting any like implants or aesthetic. I hope he's not shooting up. No. He's giving me that vibe. He's straight, dude. I speak with him on occasion. He's giving me that vibe. I mean, people can be straight and still be shooting up. Nah, he's straight. No, he's not straight. At the bottom of the iceberg. He's not straight. Brick unit fakes his death. You remember this? Heard about this? You're saying stuff, but the thing is, he's not straight. Words are coming out of your mouth, but they're not adding up. He's not straight. He's bi. We've been over this. I don't accept bi people. You either have to be pansexual or nothing. That's bait. Pansexual or dead. That's in my bait. Book. He's bi. That means he likes. You keep saying he's straight. Women and men. You keep saying he's straight. I'm saying he's straight in the fact that he's like not shooting up. Like he's doing okay. Like he's fine. You could still be doing okay and be shooting up. Like you could seem to be doing okay and still be shooting up. Are you doing okay right now? Yeah, I am. I'm not shooting up. All right. Well, if you I might be doing a little bit better if I was. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. Bobby Burns came by one time. Were you there?
I met him in person.
Yeah, it was like a weird meetup. He like brought like his posse, didn't he? Didn't he bring some posse?
He brought his couple of his friends.
Yeah, he brought his
we
like
hung out,
his like posse.
Together. Yeah, that was chill. Yeah, he like moved to LA right when I was like leaving LA.
Yeah.
So we didn't really get to hang out that often. Only that one time.
Yeah, I hope he's doing well.
He is. Yeah, I speak with him. On the reg, on the freak.
Regularly you speak with him.
Like once every couple months. Yeah, we text.
That's regular.
Yeah, for me.
Regular like a
dark side,
like a dentist appointment.
Oh, look at the very bottom. Pizza Movies versus Lego Boy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that's David Hall. Pretty sure.
Huh, okay.
Is that David Hall?
This is a very strange.
I know. I can't wait to watch the whole thing.
What did they do? Like, it just seems kind of like they were just like, throw whatever, kind of wherever. Where's Paul?
That's a good question. Well, is Battle of the Brick Paul's show? I think I was on that. I think I won that.
Is Battle of the Brick? I
won Battle of the Brick, and it was totally unfair because it's like you win based on like the people who comment on the video.
Oh yeah, well,
and it's like obviously I'm gonna win.
If you have like a big following,
I have whoever has the biggest following.
Is that really the only place? Is Paul's actual studio not on here though?
No, because he's not really that active, in the brick filming community.
I mean, Bobby Burns isn't either.
Bobby Burns is a fucking legend, though.
Where are the four monkeys?
That's a good question.
This is incomplete.
Yeah, someone was on my live stream the other day because I was animating my new Catwoman and Batman video, and they're like, "Oh, Alyssa has replaced Kim from the Four Monkeys," and I'm like, "No, Kim, she's still the reigning champ of the brick filming voice acting female world."
Right.
I mean, you can't have.
She was really like
brick films with any kind of gender representation without Kim.
She's really like the Rosetta Stone for the brick. I won't say for the AFOL community, but like how like there would not have been like a
the brickies. I call them the brickies.
That's even more disturbing to me.
Bricky. It's easier to say, more fun, a little cuter.
It's not cuter.
Bricky.
It's not.
It's catching on.
It ain't cute.
It's catching on.
Let's just say that. But no, like if Kim had not been around, in the brick community to be the older female voice.
Yeah.
Like what I don't think the brick filming community would be in the same place it is today.
It would be kind of like prison. You know how like in prison, like there's some guys who are like the bitches that everyone passes around and fucks and stuff. It would be kind of like that, but with like some like really effeminate voice actor, like like the one brick filmer who sounded the most like the girl, like that.
Okay.
That's who we would have all gotten. But thankfully, Kim was around, and she was able to literally help these fucking nerds, these nerdy boys.
Yeah, literally the nerds.
Like,
fucking
nerds. And like like obviously most brick films are about like a white guy. So it's good to like get some other types of people represented in the brick films. I've been trying that myself recently. I've been throwing in more blacks, more browns, more people with different various
pigmentation.
Sure.
Right.
What's the word I'm looking for? Genitals. Yeah.
Women too.
Sure,
you're throwing more women.
That's one type of individual that's out there, for sure.
You're really on this. You're really on this like kick today.
You're on this kick.
I can smell it.
You can smell the bait in the air.
I can smell the. Is it bait?
Thick bait today.
Yeah, it's
I'm all stuffed up.
It's one thing or another.
No, because I was designing this like this boss character because I'm working on this Domino's pizza sketch. Did I tell you about this one? What are you looking around for?
I'm seeing the Bat Cave.
Suspicious.
The Bat Cave over there, like the Bat computer.
Oh yeah, that's the 2006 Bat Cave. Yeah, pretty cool, right?
Yeah, I'm looking around.
$500.
I'm like, where's the actual Bat Cave?
It's in the back.
Where's the actual Bat Cave? It's put up.
You mean the mock Bat Cave? That's the actual Bat Cave. That's the official Lego one. I ordered it recently. It was $500.
$500?
What the fuck was I talking about?
That's not worth.
Yeah, when it came out, it was like $100.
It's not worth.
You could have bought them, and then if it was new in the box, it would have been $1,250. That was used $500.
It's not worth that much.
Oh yeah, it's worth it.
No.
I mean, not to someone like you, but to people who buy Lego and want that. That's how much it goes for.
Yeah,
and the price is only going up. I mean, I had to get it.
It's probably a a lot of stuff is like seeing bubbles recently, so I'm gonna veer
seeing
to the
what?
Bubbles.
What's that?
Like Pokemon right now, like Pokemon cards, they're extremely expensive.
Yeah, didn't you buy a fuckload of those like a couple years ago?
I bought some, but
how much are those worth now?
They're probably worth more than what I paid for them, but those are not.
How much money are you sitting on?
I could sell them, but they're not really for selling. They're like more for like use.
Aesthetics.
Yeah, but
how much are they worth? Tell me. Come on. You gotta have an estimation.
I would have to break it out, card by card.
God damn it.
There's hundreds of them, so.
So yeah, I'm working on this Domino's pizza sketch where Domino's is having like a board meeting. And it's like the CEOs or whatever.
Yeah.
And they're talking. And they're like, we finally pushed past Pizza Hut, for market dominance.
Okay.
They're celebrating and stuff.
Okay.
And then the fucking Hut busts in. And
that Pizza the Hut.
Yeah, and he's like,
what does this guy look like?
I've got a minifigure. Do you want me to go grab him?
It's just a minifig. It's not like an actual Hutties.
Yeah, I'll just go grab.
What are they called?
It'll be easier.
What's the word for their species? Hutties. The one, like the big worms from Star thing.
Here. This is the Hut.
Okay, yeah, he's just like got like a crazy face and like
it's like a melting like cheese face.
So you're going with like a yellow kind of thing.
Yeah, this is like an actual official Lego minifigure. I think they released like in the 90s or something. I don't even know.
This?
Yeah, this like came with some set. I don't know.
He was like...
it just came like this.
Oh, really?
I was like, this is perfect for the Hut.
Interesting. I wonder what the idea was.
Yeah, I forgot what set. I guess I could look it up, but I'm too lazy. But yeah, this will be the Hut, and he'll bust into the boardroom, and he's like, Hut. And then he like throws like a severed head on the floor.
Okay.
And it's like the secretary or whatever.
Yeah.
And the boss, like, he's like, he runs out of the office.
Right.
And the Hut basically like murders like the entire like he just massacres them like the entire boardroom.
Yeah.
And the boss like runs to his car, and he gets into his car all frantically. It's like a Ferrari. He like drives away. And the Hut like pursues him.
You can't escape the Hut, right?
Yeah. So I'm like designing the boss character, and it's like obviously it's a CEO.
Okay.
So he's a white male, and I'm like, wait a second, hold up, maybe I should be a little more,
worldly.
A little more worldly. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then it's like this guy's gonna get horribly murdered. So it's like, do I want to like horribly murder a minority? I'm kind of stuck in between a rock and a hard place.
Do you?
Well, I'm just saying, this guy, like, I want to representate, people.
I guess that
maybe we should kill the whitey first.
I guess the question is it's like, do you you have to ask? That's like a personal question, like, do you want to?
I just don't know what to do. Guys, write in. Tell me what to do. I was thinking about leaving it up to the Patreon folk.
I don't think
kind of give them a few different options.
I don't think that really it's I don't think that people are reading into it that deeply.
You would say that as a white man.
I'm just saying, like, the people that are watching,
privilege is really showing.
The people that are watching your videos, like, I don't think that they're gonna be like, oh, like, the CEO's like a white minifig.
No one's gonna call me on it.
This is not acceptable.
What do you think about this as the boss?
Sure.
It's the face from the guy who owns Jurassic World. He gets killed in the helicopter.
Okay.
Remember that guy?
Yeah.
He was in Life of Pi, that actor.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he played Pi. Old Pi.
Old Pi.
Is that movie good?
Yeah. Well, wasn't good for the folks that made the CG and stuff.
Right. That company went under.
They got fucking screwed.
That's what they get for fucking making CGI with their lives.
Yeah.
Like, you have literally your whole life in front of you, and you're going to spend it hunched over a computer, crunching out renders.
It was like a beautiful, film
visually. Train a real tiger.
It was a beautiful film visually. No, that it's not good to have real tigers because then you have to take care of them afterwards. They get forgotten.
That you have to give them royalties. Yeah.
No, they like that tiger. It's like still alive. Using real animals in movies shouldn't be a thing.
Yeah,
because those animals, oftentimes, if they're predator animals like wolves or
make
stuff
like a really advanced like Stan Winston puppet. Rawr.
It's not gonna look.
Have him be played by Bill Murray.
It's not gonna look good.
This suit is custom. This is from Citizen Brick. It's one of the Sopranos suits.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like silvery.
Yeah, you can tell because it doesn't. It's like it looks like some kind of like inferior type of plastic or something.
No, it's a Lego. I think he just like printed over it or something.
Weird. It looks like a different plastic.
Yeah, the way the paint kind of lays on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what do you think about this? And this is like the face when he's cocky when he's giving the presentation at the beginning.
There's just like a solid silver minifig.
I don't know if like if it's a silver. You know what it probably is. It's probably like the. I don't know how he did it, but like I know Captain Phasma's like kind of silvery like this. So
right.
maybe he like got a Captain Phasma and like repainted.
Yeah,
her.
that's a funny suit. Like, why is his suit like silver?
Because he's a freaking baller.
He's a big money man.
Yeah, he's a big money man. He drives like a white Ferrari, or I think it's Lambo. Actually.
Finally, something to do with those Ferraris and Lambos that Lego keeps pumping out.
I know. Yeah, I bought a new one. See the garage you built over there? It's got a really low ceiling.
Yeah, I'm seeing it.
Yeah, It's gonna be a good video for sure. I think I might just kind of shoot it in little chunks. Like I'll shoot this like garage scene and
shoot it in chunks.
Move on to something else.
Shoot it in chunks.
Yeah, you want to see my new video? I'll play it for you. This is the Batman.
Oh, the shower
and
thing.
Catwoman. No, not the shower thing. The Batman and Catwoman. Here we go. I won't play the audio.
Let's see what's.
I don't want to spoil anyone. But yeah, we got.
Is it just like ripped audio?
No, it's
from the movie.
No, it's audio that I recorded with Alyssa. It's dialogue.
Oh, you mean just like spoil anybody like for this video specifically?
Yeah, it's a script that I kind of fabricated in my own mind.
Right.
Literally as we were watching the movie for the first time.
Right.
I was like, this would be funny, and then I kind of went through a few different states of thinking it was funny and then not thinking it was funny.
Okay.
I'm not even sure like if it's funny anymore.
Well, I can't hear it, so.
Yeah, just like kind of infer if it's funny just from the visuals. What do you think they're saying?
Probably going back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Something to do with their relationship.
Right.
How they relate to one another.
Having Gus work on the mouse. Gus is a freaking godsend, dude.
Nice.
God bless him. He's really, really good at it too. He's like the best, I think.
Bless him, everyone.
Yeah, so he's working on those right now, and we're going to release this on the 19th, I think, because that's when the movie comes to VOD. Yeah. Looking forward to that.
Yeah, I get to watch it at any time. Wow, that helmet looks kind of shit.
Yeah, it's 3D printed. I should have shaved off like the little knobs on the back.
It's just like it doesn't look like
It doesn't wrap all the way around too.
It doesn't look like what? Doesn't cover
the back of his head.
Huh,
yeah, you didn't notice it though.
Well, I mean, you shot it in a way that you don't really.
Back of his head. Completely.
Oh, you mean just like?
See, right there.
Right. Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
How could you not notice that?
Yeah, maybe
it just doesn't exist.
This doesn't exist. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good though. Out of all the ones I've seen, all the custom ones, this is probably the best one.
Yeah, I mean it's.
I like how it's got the little stitches.
It only looks bad in that, particularly in that shot.
Which shot? This one?
That one, yeah. Just doesn't look like a Lego because of like the.
Because of the 3D printing stuff.
Of the way that like the plastic is like put together and
right.
and like the stitching and stuff.
No, it doesn't have to look like a Lego.
Yeah, sure.
Not a purist like Garrett or anything.
Right. It just kind of takes you out of it a little bit. When it's like
might take you out of it.
When it's like all Lego and then like not Lego.
It's not all Lego. There's a bunch of little tiny.
I mean, like the rest of his outfit.
Facial hairs and pubic hairs all throughout the set.
The rest of his outfit.
Does that take you out?
If they're really obvious.
No,
it definitely would.
I cleaned them pretty good. And any ones I missed, while filming, I usually edit it out, in post.
Right.
With a little paint tool. Keep it nice and clean.
Yeah,
Yeah, this will be a good video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Content.
Yeah, content. I love love a good amount of content. Shit. What were you thinking we should talk about today?
So.
Tell me a cuck story. Bop bop bop. Ba-da-ba-da.
Poor Will Smith.
A cuck walked up to a lemonade stand and he said to the man running the stand, "Hey,
keep my wife's name out your out your fucking mouth."
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Poor guy.
Yeah, that'd be a good have Will Smith walk up to the lemonade stand.
Yeah.
That'd be a good one. Yeah, that video's doing well, the new Duck song.
Nice.
Oh yeah. obviously
it's doing the numbers that you expected.
Yeah, it's doing. I mean, I don't know what I really expected, but it's doing well. Yeah, it's almost. I think it's at like 2 million views now.
Wow, that's great.
Duh. Have you seen the new Joker scene? The deleted Batman scene from the Batman.
No, haven't seen it.
Damn, you haven't seen it.
Haven't seen it.
Well, next week you can watch it.
I'll watch it.
Or maybe we'll watch it in
between now
the podcast that we record, and then when we record the Patreon episode, we'll get your reaction. That'd be fun.
It's just like a scene with the Joker that they didn't use.
Yeah, where Batman talks to the Joker in Arkham.
Oh, weird.
They released it online. Yeah,
interesting.
It's pretty good. I want to get your take on it though, because I know you'll have thoughts.
Right.
You always have thoughts on things.
I'm interested to see it. It's like, did they cut it for time?
I think so. Yeah, and I think the director was saying that, like, he felt like introducing like another villain was like almost too much or whatever.
Right. Which I mean, I can see that.
I feel like they should have left it in though. Honestly, it was cool.
Well,
I liked it, and I'm excited to see where they take it. Like, some people are like, too much Joker. It's like, nah, I'm good. Actually, you can bring on the Joker. I
mean, if you do the Joker well.
Yeah. Right.
I mean, we really haven't seen him since Heath Ledger.
What villain would you like to see in the next Batman movie?
Well,
if you could choose any villain.
Sounds like we'll see the Joker.
Well, no, Matt Reeves was saying that he's not going to do the Joker next. He's going to save him.
Interesting.
Yeah, that was just a little bit of bait. A little bit of a tease for us.
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know. I'm pretty open.
Yeah.
To whatever, they want to throw out.
Nice.
There's not really a villain that I'm like itching to see.
No, not even Mr. Freeze.
No,
not even. Well, we got the Penguin. What about Scarecrow? Too recent. We already saw him in the Nolan movies.
Yeah, the Penguin wasn't really like a villain though in that movie. He wasn't like one of the villains. It was just kind of like part of the like. He was just like kind of like set dressing or something. He wasn't like
he was fun.
He wasn't like he was fun. Yeah, no, it was cool that he was in it, but he wasn't like he wasn't like villainizing.
But now he's gonna like grab all the power because
right.
Falcone's dead.
He wasn't really
he's
villainizing.
Gonna fill the power vacuum.
Yeah, he wasn't really villainizing anything. He wasn't like sure he's like doing like gangster type shit, but he wasn't like
he's kind of likable.
He didn't really have like much of an agenda, other than just like staying alive,
take over the city.
Now,
yeah,
I'm sure.
Man,
so
most of the iceberg is just under
what about
the
you?
water.
You've got an opinion
on what?
This question that you asked me, I'm sure.
Oh no, not really.
No.
I mean, honestly, I just want to there's obviously lots of speculation online. People are writing their own fan scripts and talking about them and breaking them down. It's
gross.
Pretty cringe. Yeah, so I don't want to be a part of that. I kind of just want to trust Matt Reeves. I liked what he did, and I just want to see what the team's got for us, in store for the inevitable next chapter.
It's inevitable.
Inevitable. Yeah. I wonder if I can gift a Patreon subscription or an OnlyFans subscription.
I won't use it.
If I gift you 3 months of Bobby, 10% off.
Let's check out Bobby's wish list. Let's check out his Amazon wish list.
Oh, he's got one?
Yeah.
Where?
Right there.
Oh.
There's just one thing.
I could buy this for him.
It's sexy jock straps.
That's cool. They're pretty sexy. Oh, wow. It shows most of the ass.
It's all ass.
Wow. This guy's got a really nice ass.
Little tramp stamp right there.
I wish my ass was half this nice.
Gotta hit those squats, bro.
No, it's not about the toneness. It's about how many horrible disgusting blisters are on my ass.
Well, I imagine this guy's ass saw a little bit of an airbrush.
Possibly. I mean, that's a spanking clean ass. I mean, that guy's got good skin. He's got really good genetics. Because, I mean, I eat healthy and stuff. I think just my genetics are shit. Yeah.
Could be.
You don't really have nice asses. It's
you don't really do.
It doesn't look airbrushed to me.
You don't really do any. It looks retouched.
Oh shit! Mason's calling this guy out. This guy's not natty.
I mean, his ass is just retouched. I don't think it was his decision. But
natty or not,
you don't really do any skincare though, do you?
No, I don't lotion my ass. Should I?
I mean, if you want to have nice skin, then you need to care for it.
Yeah, that's
people that have nice skin. It's a lot of like.
What do you use to lotion your ass?
Oh, I don't do that.
Okay.
I don't do that.
You don't take care of yourself?
I don't really do a lot of skincare.
Yeah, me neither.
It's just like
I did moisturize like the sides of my nose today because like they've been getting dry.
They were dry.
Getting, like patchy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that usually doesn't happen.
I feel like I break out worse if I use any kind of product or anything on my face. So
right.
It's like
you have a good skin.
It's all right.
You have a nice like olive-y complexion.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah.
It's not. I'm not really taking a whole lot of care of it, so I'm sure I'll look old.
Yeah.
Sooner.
You're gonna look like the same, I think, your whole life. Like you're not gonna age.
We'll see.
You're just gonna get gray in your beard, and that's it.
We'll see.
Maybe a little more gaunt.
If I keep up with
the whole vegan thing.
Keep up with I'm not vegan. I could be.
Do it, pussy.
No, it makes it really hard to eat with people. To go out and eat. It's like you got to be like, is this vegan?
I can imagine.
And people are like, oh, you're vegan. Well, people don't know how to pronounce it. Sometimes they say vegan.
Vegan.
And
never heard that.
Yeah, but it can be healthier. It really depends on like how you do it though. It's like you could be vegan and still eat just like total shit. Oreos are vegan.
Ew.
Did you know that?
The Oreos are so fucking gross.
Dude, you used to plow Oreos. You used to fucking.
Oh yeah, I used to
pull them apart, lick them,
suck them, dip them.
Yeah, whatever.
Ship them.
People do with Oreos. You were doing it. So you watched West Side Story.
The duck said, "Will you fuck my wife?"
Oh. Okay.
And the man said, "No, actually, I have my own wife, and I would prefer to fuck her. But you're welcome to, fuck your wife and have a good relationship with her."
Okay.
And the duck said, "No, thanks."
Is
and he waddled away.
Is this like a song drop approved?
It's an alternate version. Yeah, no, I did watch West Side Story. That was the movie I watched last week.
How was it?
Fucking phenomenal.
It was phenomenal.
Yeah. The fucking Guardian, Peter Bradshaw, he gave it 5 stars.
Are you being sarcastic right now?
No, he gave it 5 stars.
No, I know that he gave it 5 stars. I'm wondering about you.
No, it was good.
So you watched a good movie. What's wrong with you?
Fuck, you're right. I didn't know
this guy's got fucking brain damage or something.
I thought it might be stupid or something. I don't know. But it's a musical directed by Steven Spielberg based on like a hit Broadway classic.
Right, yeah, it's going to be
obviously it's going to be good. What was
It's going to be good.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It was great.
Yeah, I've been thinking about watching it, but I really don't like how they included the American flag in the like kind of thumbnails for it and all this stuff. Like, look at this.
I didn't even realize that.
Look, what are you talking about? It's right there.
You're right. It's kind of like
I hate
front
that.
and center.
It's so ugly. Like the way that they marketed it.
You hate marketing.
It's so ugly. No, I mean
don't let the marketing ruin these movies for you.
No, I mean the marketing for Dune was
I don't think there's one American flag in the entire. Actually, there's a big one right at the beginning.
Which is weird. It's like they're totally off-putting me with something that is totally.
Well, it's kind of about America and stuff. Okay,
dude,
watch the movie.
Like
it's kind of about the American dream and shit.
I'll watch it. The American dream.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Here we go.
It's kind of about people making their own way in the world, and America's a big part of that.
People make their way everywhere,
but not like in America.
Bullshit.
There's a whole song about being in America.
I'm sure there is.
We like to be in America. That's how it goes. We like to be in America. Everything's cool in America.
No, it's not.
Everyone hates you in America.
Interesting.
Yeah. So like because the chicks, the Puerto Rican chicks, they're like into America because they're like,
like this looks
buying
good.
on credit is so nice.
This looks.
Our babies don't die in the ice, fucking,
right?
Yeah, and then
in the ice.
Yeah.
Where are they from?
I don't know. Fucking the north.
Are they like like native people from the north?
Yeah. No. No. Apparently, like there's a big problem with like babies dying where they're from. Like that's the line in the song.
Okay.
Like in America, the babies, survive.
Right.
But the men, they're like, but like all the white people hate us and they're racist as shit. And like, the cops beat the fuck out of us all the time.
Right.
And it's like,
I mean, yeah, there's pluses and minuses.
Right. So that's kind of what the song's about.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just such like a quintessential, like, like this is like a Broadway show.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll watch it.
Are these like the little like exclusive posters that were so heavily advertised in the box?
Yeah.
What?
That's what you get.
What?
That's what you get when you let your heart win. Whoa.
Because like I bought the 4K Ultra HD Art Edition at Target.
How much was that compared to the regular 4K Ultra HD one?
There's only one 4K option.
So Target, at Target.
It was like $35 or something.
Ooh.
Something like that.
Wow, holy guacamoly.
But if anyone wants the digital code, I won't be using it, so hit me up. I'll
let's just read it out. Let's just read it out right now.
Sure.
Let's read it out. Yeah. All right. On Movies Anywhere, the digital code for West Side Story 4K Ultra HD is...
It's a free one on the house, guys.
K as in King, 5, H as in Hakuna Matata, K as in...
first come, first serve.
K, another K. So far it's K, 5, H, K, A as in America, U as in Uranus, J as in Juan. 2, 1, 6, and then N as in no one is going to use this code.
And then N, I, G, G.
What the fuck are you going on about?
I thought you were gonna stop me. Mason.
I thought you might be going.
You can fill out the rest.
Yeah, Nigeria. Obviously.
So no, just put that code in and you're good. You're good to go.
You put one too many G's in there though.
What?
For Nigeria.
Yeah, no, that's not what I was going for.
You don't know how to spell, obviously.
We should do this every week.
Which?
We should
read out
I've got a lot of Blu-rays that I never have cached the codes in.
Maybe at some point people will actually start listening to this.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And use the codes.
No, we got like 50 downloads last week. It's like 50 hours.
How much was it the week before?
I don't know.
Was that more or less than the week before? That's really what
it's about on par with my other podcasts.
I feel like you've told me that
got like 39 downloads on the Just for Clicks and like 50 downloads.
I feel like you told me that one week we had like hundreds of downloads, or at least 100.
Right.
So I feel like that's we're on the down slope.
No. It's going well. It's going well.
We need to we're on the down slope. We need to do like the pizza with our skis.
We got 150
slow down
subscribers.
Oh man.
On the
why didn't we see Morbius?
Oh shit, that would have been good.
We got to see it before next week.
That would have been good. You're right.
It's in theaters.
Fuck. I don't want to go to the theater and see it.
Oh, yeah. You gotta.
Ew.
It's going to be horrible.
Oh, man.
Dude, so West Side Story was good, though.
Oh, yeah.
That's good.
It was really good. Yeah, it was about kind of like racism and
is it? Yeah.
kind of like class.
Is she like she looks really...
Different social groups fighting.
Is she like a different like... ethnicity or something than him, the girl?
Yeah, so she's Puerto Rican.
Oh, she's Puerto Rican. Okay.
And her mother says, you're not allowed to date a white boy because they're white.
I see.
Obviously.
That's interesting. She really doesn't look Puerto Rican to me.
Wow, Mason.
I mean, I don't know.
No, she isn't. Yeah, that was a big part of the contention with people. Actual Puerto Ricans were like mad at Steven Spielberg because he casted a.
That's weird. I mean,
they're like Maria's never played by a Puerto Rican.
I mean, it's weird if that's like a big part of the movie, and then like you're making the movie.
The Bait Buffet is ranking very well in Belgium.
Okay.
So it's good news. We're position 158 in the category of comedy.
In Belgium.
So happy podcasting.
Well, all 20 people in Belgium will be probably ecstatic to hear that. Now, Belgium's got a pretty big population. What's their population?
It's like 700 people or something.
What the fuck? I'm asking for a real number.
So yeah, there's like these greasers, and they're known as the Jets.
Is it like are they greasers like out of Greece?
No, they're like typical 1950s type greaser people.
What the fuck? So like the greasers in Greece?
No, they're not Greece, Mason. They're Americans. They're white.
What?
They're white boys. They're a bunch of white boys. They're
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I'm talking about this movie, The West Side Story.
Have you seen Grease?
The movie?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, really?
You're talking about the musical.
You've never seen Grease?
No, the one with John Travolta?
You've never seen it?
Oh, I thought you were talking about, are they from Greece, like the country? No. Oh.
I said, are they greasers like the movie, like from the movie Grease?
Did you say from the movie Grease?
Maybe I said like from.
You said from Greece.
Okay.
That's
are
confusing.
they greasers like from the movie Grease?
Maybe. I haven't seen that movie.
So you haven't seen it?
No.
Oh, it's good. You should watch it.
Okay. Maybe that'll be the next one.
There's some good songs.
I'm not a big fan of John Travolta or like any Scientologist. So like Tom Cruise, Will Smith, John Travolta.
There's some good songs.
Not into those guys.
You watch fucking Mission Impossible. Don't even front.
Never seen it.
That's a lie. I bet there's at least 2 Mission Impossibles on
Never seen any Will Smith movie either.
You said what?
Never seen a Will Smith movie either.
Really?
Yeah.
You know,
he sucks.
Hold on. I had thought of this and then I forgot it, but now I remembered it. So the thing is about the Oscars, right? People are like, oh, you know, the Oscars were, you know, crazy because Will Smith did this. And I think that Will Smith really, he took one for the team, right? Because as soon as they gave Best Director to the lady who did The Power of the Dog, the Oscars lost the last shred of credibility that they had. Like, I thought it was a joke when I saw that. Like,
was that movie directed well?
I don't think so. Maybe I'm missing something. You need to watch it and tell me if
there's no Spider-Man No Way Home.
You need to watch it and tell me if I'm missing something, because it sounds like West Side Story was phenomenal, and somehow the power of the dog won over that.
Well, you know, it's not a popularity contest. It's like whatever snooty film bros in the Academy.
How could you watch
decided.
The Power of the Dog and then think that it was like good?
It's just the snooty film bros. It doesn't. It's not based. It's all art. You know, it's not like a sport. You can't. People are always like, oh, like this movie got snubbed or this thing got. It's like it's stupid. It's all subjective. It's art.
You haven't seen this movie, so I see what you're saying. But like, if you see this movie, like, I don't see what's special about it. Like,
right?
What makes it?
Yeah, it sounds stupid.
Some kind of achievement. I don't understand. Maybe I'm just dumb.
Oh yeah, how does Benedict Cumberbatch die? Does he get shot?
I think you should watch it.
I'm not gonna watch it.
Come on, watch it.
Ugh.
James watched it.
I know he did. I can't believe this is the side. I thought this poster. It said art edition on the box, and I assumed there'd be like a fold out poster that came with the Blu-ray.
Nah, man.
It's literally just two like kind of like silvery.
They're like bigger than a postcard.
They're like postcards. It's
yeah,
like slightly like they're the size of a Blu-ray box. Like literally,
it would be better if they were postcards.
Right, that would be cooler.
Send a nice
then you
note
could put
to
them
somebody.
in the mail.
Right. Yeah, I mean,
I guess you could still put this in the mail.
You can tape them up on your wall.
Yeah, I've got a wall of bullshit, and I could put them. I could find a spot.
They're, good size for that.
I like this one more. The more silvery one.
I don't like how they're including the American flag in like the marketing material.
Why do you hate the American flag so much?
It's just like it really. Movies where it's like they're including the flag in the marketing material, I'm like.
So you don't like Les Mis because it's got the French flag in it?
I just said the American flag. Did I say the French flag?
Okay, so you're cool with the French, but not the Americans.
I mean, if it's a movie about the fucking Revolutionary War, the American flag seems appropriate.
Anyway, let me get back to my explaining of the plot of
Les Mis is
West
about
Side Story.
Well, don't tell me too much about it because I will watch it.
Okay, so it's about this group of white boys, and they're called the Jets.
Okay,
and they're greasers, not from Greece, and probably not like the greasers in Greece. They're legitimate, poor, fucking hood rats, basically.
Okay.
They run around the fucking crumbling decay rubble of the city, and they like shoplift and like get into trouble.
What city?
New York City.
It's decaying?
Yeah, like parts of it. Like it's being developed. Like so they're slowly being pushed out and pushed further and further out, because like that's like part of the plot.
Right.
It's like they're fighting over turf with the Puerto Ricans. Like
it's a west.
Yeah, the west side
story. Right?
Yeah. So. Okay. So they're being pushed out of their turf, and so their turf is growing smaller, and they're fighting for every scrap of inch of land with the Puerto Ricans. They always get into these big rumbles, these big brawls, and the main leader guy, what the fuck is his name? Fuck, let me look it up.
Wow,
I've seen this movie like 4 times since we last recorded.
You've watched it 4 times?
And I still don't. It's got like a weird name.
You watched it 4 times?
Yeah, like 4 or 5 times.
But you won't watch The Power of the Dog once?
Is The Power of Dog like a cool musical?
I'm kind of like over musicals. I don't know.
I don't think you ever were into them. Riff. His name's Riff.
No, I like musical. I used to like musicals a lot more than I do.
So
they're
Riff
just
is
like,
I'm feeling like a rumble. You know, we haven't had a big rumble in a while.
It just kind of takes you out of like the movie when they start like singing.
They all talk like this, like, hey, we hate Puerto Ricans. You know, they suck. You know.
Okay.
And he's like, I say
seems like Steven Spielberg might hate Puerto Ricans too. He didn't cast one as like the main.
Well, there's a lot of Puerto Rican
girl who is like.
But the main girl, like a lot of times, I guess in the Broadway show too, she's not played by a Puerto Rican. You know, it's like some other, ethnicity.
I feel like on Broadway it's kind of more acceptable just because it's like a play. I don't know. For some reason that doesn't seem as weird to me as like in the movie.
Yeah, because you can't see him as close up.
Right. It's not like.
Are they Puerto Rican? I can't tell. It's just too far away.
Like it is intimate, but it's not. It's differently. Yeah.
So they're like, hey, we're gonna beat up all these Puerto Ricans, we're gonna take them all down.
Yeah, I get it.
And they're like trying to get fucking Ansel Elgort. Elgort? What's his name? Ansel Elgort?
Yeah, the male lead.
Yeah, they're trying to get him like back into the gang because like he used to be in the gang. He and Riff started the Jets together.
Okay.
But then he went away.
What? Why do they call themselves the Jets?
Who knows? He got locked because they jet around the city. I don't know. So Ansel got locked up. You're telling me
way too much. The more you tell me about this movie, the less likely.
This is just the beginning of the movie. Don't worry. There's tons of plot.
Check it out.
There's tons of plot.
The more you tell me about it, the less likely I am to watch it.
So Ansel Elgort plays Tony, and so Tony, he just got out of prison. He was in prison for a year.
You watched this movie 5 times, and you still have to look at your phone to fucking know the names of the characters?
It's not really about the names, it's more about the vibes.
What the fuck?
And he doesn't want to be part of the Jets. He thinks it's stupid now because he went to prison and he realizes, like,
Yeah, he's like over it.
He's over it. He doesn't want to be. He wants to get Riff out of the gang, but Riff is still like, in it, and he's like in it. He's like, once you're a Jet, you're always a Jet.
Okay.
And yeah, so he's like trying to convince Ansel Elgort, Tony, to like be a part of the gang, and he's like, no. But then Tony falls in love with Maria. They meet, and Maria's like, hot, and Tony's hot, and they fall in love like right away, and they want to bang, but they can't because they're from 2 different sides of the tracks.
Okay.
Yeah, and then drama ensues. But you said you don't want to be spoiled, so I don't want to.
Yeah, well, it's just the more you tell me, the less likely I am to watch it. So
it was good.
There's
like a lot of twists.
It just doesn't really feel like a movie if they're singing, like if they like all break into song and shit.
God, here we go.
It just doesn't to me.
It doesn't feel like a movie.
It doesn't feel like It takes me out of the story.
Yeah, like I think people say that when they like feel intimidated by.
When they feel intimidated
by musicals, yeah.
By musicals?
Yeah, I've heard this like opinion a lot from people, and it's just like they're like, why are they singing?
No, I used to really love musicals, but like something about it, it's like, just tell me a story.
Like use your fucking imagination.
Just tell me a story. Like, I don't need all this fucking song and dance. If I wanted to go see a musical, I would literally go and see a musical. Like, I love to go see musicals. Like, at the fucking theater, that's great.
You mean like live?
Like a live musical, yeah.
Right.
It's like Les Mis is pretty good. It's, I don't know, it's kind of like a somber tone and like a different time.
Yeah, like I don't like watching movies either, because it's like I'd rather just go see a play. Like just act it out in front of me.
No, I mean I prefer movies typically over plays.
They're like I don't like listening to music like on my iPhone, because like I'd rather just go to like the orchestra.
No,
just go to the orchestra.
It's not about
and like listen to them actually conduct.
It's not about like
what is this, some kind of stupid recording?
It's not about like the like if it's being done in front of me physically that makes a musical, in a play setting more like palatable for me. But good try. I think that it's more so that like if I'm watching a movie, like I'm trying to like see like a narrative like story, and like when they start singing, it reminds me that like it's like just like a goofy movie where they're like singing and dancing. Like it's not like dramatic.
You can't buy into the.
It's not dramatic in a way that like is immersive to me.
You can't buy into the.
Not that there can't be good performances. Emotion. No, yeah. I mean, not that there can't be good performances, and not that there aren't good musicals. I mean, I like Les Mis, the
You're like, this isn't realistic. They're singing. How do they all know how to dance in the same way all at once?
No, it just doesn't really like feel like it's like they're like the movie's taking itself seriously.
You just have zero like imagination. That's the problem. This is a you issue. You need to work on that, Mason.
Yeah, I never said that anybody else didn't like musicals.
Well, and I do. A lot of people don't.
I do like musicals. It's just like if I'm thinking about watching a movie, I'm like, am I gonna watch a musical?
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. They're like the easiest movies to watch.
Yeah,
because they're driven by the music. What's great about musicals
is driven by the music.
You can deliver so much like narrative through the songs. Because like in books, like, you know, when we want to hear what the characters are thinking, you know, we can read about what their characters are thinking.
Right.
And in movies, typical, you know, movies with just dialogue, you can't really do that. The characters don't say what they're thinking out loud. It's just all internal. And we have to kind of do a lot of like the legwork.
Yeah, I think that's also part of the problem. Is that
whereas like musicals, they exclaim exactly what they want and what they're thinking, which is nice. So it's a nice narrative shorthand.
I don't think it's nice. I think it's kind of like a shortcut. It's like so direct. It doesn't really feel.
Yeah, it's very direct. Exactly. It's very confident and like bold and like exciting.
I wouldn't say it's bold, and I wouldn't say it's exciting. What about it is confident?
You just have like no like sense of like panache.
What about it is confident?
Panache. The entire experience is like extremely fun.
Any musical.
Like, well, I mean, there's some bad musicals. I guess I don't know. Have I ever seen a bad musical? They're all really good.
Repo the Genetic Opera. That's not a very good musical.
I've never seen that.
It's got a cult following though. I also don't like Rocky Horror Picture Show.
I haven't seen that either.
I don't think it's a very good.
I should watch that.
I don't think it's a very good movie. I don't know. It's like a cult classic, obviously, but
people like it.
I didn't like it when I watched it. It was like, this is just goofy.
Yeah, you should definitely watch West Side Story. I wish I could. I kind of want to. If you're not going to watch it, we should talk about it because like.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
I want to tell you about all the shit that goes down.
I just don't feel very engaged, like, if the narrative is not, like, immersive. And when they start singing, it's not immersive for me.
Oh, it's immersive, dude. The camera work, the locations, the lighting, the music and sound.
All the shit you're talking about has nothing to do with, how they're, like, it's great. It's like how they're delivering the narrative, yeah, but, like, the narrative itself, like, I don't know. Yeah, I'll try to watch it.
Nice.
It's, I have a feeling though I won't feel engaged. So, you know, and it's like if a film is not engaging, like it's kind of just like a slog.
Yeah, we got a lot of good pushback on our episode about the Spider-Verse movie. What's it called? What's that movie called?
Oh yeah, I'm sure that people
No Way Home.
I'm sure people were furious.
Yeah, people love that movie.
Yeah, they do.
It's funny. Yeah,
they do. Yeah, it's not good.
It's funny because it's so bad, but people like it.
It's like a shit ass movie. Especially like when you go from like seeing Batman, the new one, to seeing that,
right?
And it's like this like nice like serious tone. It's like a movie that like, you know, makes sense. Things happen, you know, that are like tethered to reality, and like what, you know, will be engaging to an audience,
right?
And then like you, on the flip side of that, you go to see Spider-Man, and they just take a big old dump in your mouth.
Ew. 1957, the Jets are a gang of white youths that fight the Puerto Rican Sharks for control of San Juan Hill on Manhattan's Upper West Side.
Okay.
Officer Krumke and Lieutenant Schrank break up the brief skirmish, telling the gangs that their conflict is pointless since the neighborhood will be imminently demolished to make way for the Lincoln Center. Oh yeah, so Lieutenant Schrank, he's played by Corey Stoll.
Okay.
Yeah, he's good. He's like doing this like racist cop thing. The gangs are too proud to care, and Jet leader Riff proposes a rumble between the two gangs. He approaches his friend Tony, who is on parole, for help. Tony refuses, wishing to turn over a new leaf with the help of Valentina, the Puerto Rican owner of Doc's General Store. Meanwhile, Maria, shark leader Bernardo's sister,
the entire plot to me?
is betrothed to his friend Chino, but yearns for independence.
I already told you I'm gonna have a hard time watching this movie, and now you're like trying to make it like I'm not like trying to make
crazy,
me not,
dude.
I
wish we could talk about the whole thing because like it gets really crazy.
Yeah,
it gets fucking nuts.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Let's get nuts.
It's just like I don't know.
Not for you. Not your cup of tea.
Might be.
What have you been watching?
Might be. Might not be. Let's see. I've been watching a few things. There's a new Netflix show called Is It Cake?
Oh yeah.
And that was
you watched that?
You know, it was something to have on.
Yeah.
It's
definitely passes the time.
It is cool though, like, because it's like you're like, you know, you think about it's like, oh okay, it's like, yeah, like people would be it's like, oh yeah, obviously that's a cake or whatever, but like the thing is like they really shake it up because like the judges are like not close to the cakes at all,
right?
And, like the lighting isn't that great, so it's like, and they only have 20 seconds to like decide if it's a cake or not.
It's probably a cake.
Well no, the thing is there's 5 items.
Oh, gotcha.
And only one of them is cake.
Wow.
And it's a cake that somebody made in 8 hours. And they fool them a lot.
Damn.
A lot. I mean, yeah. And then it's cool though because there's like stakes. Because every episode there's $10,000 that someone can win.
Nice.
And then you like if you fool the judges with your cake and they decide that you win the episode, you get $5,000. And then that baker has to pick between 2 things. One of them is cake. The other one is another $5,000. So they can win up to $10,000. But if they don't get it, then that $5,000 rolls over to the next episode. So Netflix didn't cheap out.
Right. So this is the kind of drama that you yearn for.
And then the winner, of the whole thing gets another $50K.
Right. Wow.
No,
so,
I mean
the thing is, this is the kind of like hard hitting emotional stuff you can really buy into.
The thing is, it's not a movie, and it's not like trying to make me think that it's like a, you know, narrative thing. It's like just like some funny, you know, reality show stuff.
It's a good trash show.
I mean, it's cool. It's cool the way that these people make the cakes. It's like, how the fuck do you do this? Like, it's like because some of them look really good, like really, like in like the items that they're supposed to be.
Right.
And they make them really fast. It's like, how the fuck do you do that? And the thing is also, if multiple people fool the judges, there's 3 bakers every episode. If multiple people fool the judges, then it comes down to the details and the taste. And so not only are these cakes like delicious, but they also look, you know, like crazy stuff that you would never expect as like a cake.
Yeah, cake's so bad for you. I would never eat a cake.
Okay.
What else have you been watching? Moving on.
Watched. It's a good show. I recommend it. Definitely better than like watching like The Bachelor or something. Bachelor's like so bad.
Have you seen it?
Mackenzie's been watched a season. She was telling me about it.
Which season did she watch?
I don't know.
The one with Matt James?
I wasn't watching it, so I couldn't tell you.
Not the newest one.
I don't think it was the newest one. Maybe 2020. The one from 2020. If I had to guess.
The ones I've seen are the newest one and the Matt James one.
Gotcha.
That was the one right before this one.
Gotcha. Yeah. Right. I also watched Death on the Nile.
What's that?
It's a film.
What's it about?
It's a film about a death on the Nile.
Okay.
And it's a whodunit.
Nice. With
Armie Hammer.
Okay.
And Gal Gadot.
Okay.
And they are, you know, it's like it takes place like, I don't know, early last century.
Okay.
Maybe even earlier than that. It's like a murder mystery.
Nice. And you liked it?
No, it was not good. No, it wasn't very good. It's got like a really weird tone. The mystery didn't really feel very mysterious. There wasn't really enough.
You figured it out in the first 5 minutes.
The most remarkable thing, honestly, was like there was some extremely dirty dancing. It was like kind of really sexual at the beginning.
With Armie Hammer?
Yeah, Armie Hammer. It's like dirty,
and
like dirty dancing. No, with this other chick. She looks like Margot Robbie, but it's not Margot Robbie.
Jamie Presley?
I don't know.
Just some chick who looks like Margot Robbie.
I mean, I'm sure she's got a name.
Right.
But she looks, the whole movie, I'm like, is this Margot Robbie?
Might be.
It's not. I looked it up. It's not, apparently.
Yeah.
Margot
Robbie's stunt double.
That movie, I think, kind of sat in limbo for a while because
the controversy.
Armie Hammer is like, you know, a hot pile of shit.
What did he do?
At least in the eyes of like, you know, people that I don't know. He did some shit. I think we talked about it on a previous podcast.
Did we?
Yeah.
I don't think we've ever touched on this.
I think we did, and I think I mentioned this movie in particular, but maybe it was just
so you've been waiting for this one to come out.
No. I think we were talking about it on the Jungle Cruise podcast.
Oh, okay.
Because that movie
kind of got a similar vibe.
I mean, it's on a river.
Yeah.
It's not like this
takes
is like
place like early last century.
This is a whodunit. That it's like, and like the detective is that Hercule Poirot. He's like that character from Agatha Christie's novels.
Oh.
It's based on an Agatha Christie novel.
Is this like was he played by Daniel Craig?
No, he's not played by Daniel Craig. I can't remember the name of the guy. Kenneth something?
Kenneth Branagh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the one who plays him.
Oh, okay.
I think he also directed it.
Wasn't he like a detective in Murder on the Orient Express as well?
It's the same character.
Same character?
Yeah, Hercule Poirot.
So it's the same continuity, same timeline?
Agatha Christie's novels take place, at least...
I've been wanting to read Agatha Christie.
At least a bunch of them take place.
I was literally at Barnes & Noble the other day, and I was like, I should start reading Agatha Christie.
He's like a reoccurring character in her novels.
That's sick.
He's like the detective.
That's cool. I bet the books are way better.
Yeah, Murder on the Orient Express. That's
an Agatha Christie book?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Cool. Nice. That's sick.
Yeah.
I totally forgot that entire movie too. So now I can actually
there you go.
read it and be surprised.
This movie could have been good. It's just like it wasn't done as well as Murder on the Orient Express. The thing is, like, it's like a very bright kind of like color palette and like cinematography that they went with, and it doesn't really lend to like a whodunit. The train was a much better setting.
Yeah.
And like Armie Hammer was weird in it.
Do we see Armie's hammer?
No. I mean, he was hammering her on the dance floor, that's for sure.
Damn.
The lady who looks like Margot Robbie. But yeah, no, it was just like strange. The tone was weird. It never felt like mysterious. I don't know.
Damn it.
Maybe my brain is broken or something.
I think that's part of it.
I was like, okay, this will be like a fun whodunit, you know? But it was just kind of like, it took a long ass time to set up and for the actual murder to happen.
Huh. I feel like the murder should happen right away.
Right. Yeah. It was like, I'm going to say it was like halfway through the movie.
What?
Or like maybe 40% of the way through the movie when the murder happened. Yeah. So it's like,
I would check it out, but I should probably read the book first.
I can get it if it's like, you know, you're trying to build like people's rapport with the character that's like murdered. But like, this isn't a movie that's about that.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
It's like a movie that's about who like finding the killer in like a fun way.
Right.
And it's like, it's not really like a thing where it's like, I don't know. It just felt like, you know, once he starts deducing it, it's like there's all these like scenes that like you never saw, you know, from like completely different perspectives. And it's like they intentionally didn't show you this. So like you couldn't put it together like at all.
Yeah.
Almost. It wasn't like, oh shit, like, you know, it's like you kind of know who was doing shit, but like just based on like their weird like body language like throughout the movie. But like it wasn't like, oh, that clicked into place. And
so who was it?
I'm not gonna tell you.
Was it Adrian Brody?
I'm not gonna tell you.
I bet it was.
He's not in the film.
Damn. He looks like a good like killer.
Couldn't be Adrian.
Like a weird killer. Get those weird killer eyes.
He's got a hot dick too.
Ew. So yeah, I guess I won't be checking that out. But
Death
what we
Nile?
will be checking out, no, we're not watching that ever again. But what we will be checking out and discussing in the Patreon exclusive episode is the new Joker deleted scene.
Yeah.
So
let's see what I think about it.
Let's get to it.